Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 Tag Special. This is gonna be the first episode of Tori, and I decided something, and that is gonna be I'm using the LDS CXyz Elite. So I did not create this deck. Thing is, I actually find out it's actually kind of cool. I want to share to you. So if I go to my deck swap, and when you actually finish an era, we will unlock all the deck of all the character on those era. So when I finish the Arc 5 era, I unlock Zenba, which is I don't even remember who this person is. And yeah, this person actually using a wind up deck, and then some of the character here or the deck is I am familiar because when I'm feeling the heart there is some character that using this deck, like this what mate what but yeah, this is the deck, and some, like I said, some familiar, like example is this card, a Jera Karat, she's using a clipboard shell, if I'm pronouncing it correct. But yeah, so if I go up and go very top, we can actually see the user of the deck that I'll be using. And here we actually, well, not on the deck that we are looking for, but we have Shun Kurosaki, which is a good character in the anime, and this is actually the Raid Raptor user. Sadly, in here you can truly see that there's only one one cup. This is the only Raid Raptor exists for the main deck, and on the extra deck there's actually two archetype for Raid Raptor, which is Raid Raptor Force Strix and Raid Raptor Rise Falcon, which is the ace monster of Shun Kurosaki. And not just that, we actually have Yuto. Sad part is a lot of Yuto deck from the anime that is not in here, but good thing is Dark Rebellion exists Dragon, which is his ace monster, which has become an iconic card. He is, of course, exists in this one. Now we are in Miru, which is using Necros. I actually thinking that maybe this is a deck that I might use, because Necros is a good deck. It's, ritual, and I haven't really been using a lot of ritual decks, so I can give it a try. And now we are in Yaiba Todo, because Yaiba Todo is one of the LDS tree student, best tree student. That is his deck. And then we have the Brilliant Laster, which is from Masumi. I also think that, hey, I might use Masumi deck on this one, because Gem Knight is actually pretty awesome. But then I go to go top again until I go to Hokuto Shijima, which is Constellar deck. And Constellar, I actually like the concept of Constellar. We have Sheratana, Kos, we have Subre, and then we have Pollux. And I just decided that this is gonna be a good deck to use on this era or this story mode. So yeah, this is actually the deck that I'll be using. So this is actually unlockable when you finish all these character on a era. And right now I finished Arc 5 era, that's why I unlock all the side character. And another thing, I actually found something interesting, because I tried to search about, well, it's first started when I was tag teaming with Pottery, and I just noticed that she actually have a dialogue for Arc Lord Christia and High Master Hyperion. So I researched about it. I did not really go in a deep research, but first things first, if I'm correct, Kotori doesn't also have much duel in the manga. She doesn't have much deck. I think in my research she doesn't even have any matches in the manga. So correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm very happy if you correct me on that. And when I found out that she doesn't have much duel in the manga, and she has a dialogue for Master Hyperion, including Arc Lord Christia, I researched about it. I did find out in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Link, she actually does have a dialogue for Arc Lord Christia and Master Hyperion, and also have a dialogue for Agent of Creation Venus, basically the Agent of Planet. She has a dialogue for that on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Link. So I'm guessing on this game, because this was the first game to be introduced before Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Link, and especially when Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Link was introduced, there isn't a CXyz era yet. So I guess Konami or someone tried to decide that this deck will be the main deck of Kotori, but it wasn't shown both in the manga and the anime. But this is gonna be her official deck, which is a planet of Agent of Planets decks. And to be honest, I kinda am happy for that. I do kinda like the concept of the Agent of Planets and Kotori be having a, you know, making Master Hyperion and Archlord Kisha her ace monster. So in a way is very satisfying. Happy for that. But yeah, so let's go jump into the story mode. The episode 0, the introduction. It's kind of doesn't, you know, just Yuma bring back and then cut off. Yuma, delicious. Grandma dual rice is the best. You do realize the dual rice you're eating right now was made by me, right? On a second taste, it's kind of dry in flavor. That's mean. Just kidding. Here, Nurseball, you should eat some more. Yuma, you should slow down. You're going to choke if you eat too fast. I'm fine. Gah. Choking sound. What did I just tell you? Here, drink some tea. You saved me. Thank you, Kotori. Jeez. Okay, what with the flashing light? We're back in here. Were you able to stop the Baron from advancing? We only stopped the fusing of the world temporarily. If you don't attack the core of the Baron source, it will spread over this world again. Yuma and I must go to the Baron world. Alright, let's bring it to him. I guess we're going to the no. Yuma and Astral will go to the Baron world. So what's our mission? What's Kotori and me mission? Kotori? Kotori, can you hear me? Yeah. Is everything alright with you? Yeah, it's nothing. By the way, where's Yuma? Yuma's in his room. He said something about working on his deck. Oh, really? It sounds like he still has something big to do, doesn't he? What? I'm his big sister. I can tell this thing just by looking at the guy. Because we've been watching that child ever since he was born. Kari, Grandma. We won't ask for detail. Because if we know, we end up trying to stop him. Please take care of Yuma. Oh, okay. But I want to answer to their feeling, but with my power, I'll be useless to Yuma in a duel. Isn't there anything I can do? You just have to stay by his side. By Yuma's side? You know, you mean a lot to him, even if he's never told you. Just stay with him and give him dual rice when he needs it. Dual rice? Do you think I can make it? The dual rice that Yuma loves so much? Don't worry. We'll show you how to make it. We'll teach you the special Tsukumo family recipe. Really? But only if you beat us in a duel. Okay, I guess they're the first character we're gonna fight in this episode. Duel! We want to see how strong your feelings really are. Got it. I'll do my best. Narcival, please lend me your power. You got it, Kotori. Let's do it. Now, I know Akaru Tsukumo have a very strong deck. I mean, she is the very reason why I changed my Chaos deck, because I'm having a hard time defeating the deck that she's using. But I'm not sure about Haru Tsukumo if she's using also a powerful deck. Let's see. I hope we won't have a hard time. Okay, I guess first things first, we can summon Agent Operation Venus. And by the way, I forgot to mention this. The build-up deck or partner deck of Kotori, I actually changed something about it. I put a lot of Agent of Planet monster or the Agent monster. At the same time, I put the Sanctuary of of the in the sky card in the deck, because I don't know why Sanctuary in the Sky isn't included on Kotori's Mizuki deck, because I think it is an essential card to have on a Planet of Agent of Land deck. That's why I put it and try to remove some of the, I think, useless or unknown card that is not really that good. But yeah, right here, right now, we have these cards. So if ever we special summon Master Hyperion, you already know that we can, with, you know, the Agent of Mystery Earth, we can banish that, special summon Hyperion, and also if this card, all of this card has been destroyed, we can use Hyperion effect by banishing one of them. So right now, I guess we can end our turn in there, or we can use our Just Modify. Let's use it. And we can use the Agent of Creation Venus. Oh yeah, and we can summon Honest. And then we can use Honest effect and just bring it back to our hand. It will give us a lot of disadvantage. I don't want Honest to be wasted by just putting it on the field. I think Honest have an amazing effect for light monster. Here comes a Tsukumo. I still remember she's the reason why I changed my deck, because I'm having a hard time defeating the deck that she is using, so I try to improve it. And I think, yeah, I improve it a lot, much better than the last one I'm using. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about the Chaos Dragon deck that I'm using, and then I try to improve it and I change the name Chaos Dragon A, or whatever you want that A means. For me, it means alpha or something. Yeah, now here she is actually using an Eva Swarm deck. And of course, CXyz. Eva Swarm deck is quite dangerous to use, because, okay, this card, if I'm correct, this card is dangerous because you cannot special summon one. Wait, well, this card has an CXyz material, level 5 or higher monster cannot special summon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Level 5 higher monster. It already negated Master Hyperion to be special summon. I need to destroy that. That's the reason why I said Eva Swarm can be dangerous, because of that. There's one way we can destroy this card is, of course, by using Honest. So our turn. Draw. To activate Fire Formation Tenki, with this activated, when this card activated, I can add one level 4 or lower base water type monster from my deck to the hand. But first things first, activate Mystical Space Typhoon and destroy this card. And I'll change this Mystical Space Typhoon to activate another Mystical Space Typhoon. And with this, I'll destroy your other set card. And the two set card will be destroyed. And then get the card from the hand, will be Constellar Coast. Now active summon Constellar Sheraton. If this card is summon, I can add one Constellar monster from my deck to my hand. And the card that I'll be getting is Constellar Pollux. Now I set one card face down, and I'll end my turn with that. Now I open up a very big space of opportunity at them for summoning Constellar Sheraton attack mode, but I needed to get Constellar Pollux because this is already a great combo. Now I don't know about Haru's Tsukumo deck, but yeah, it's kind of scary. Okay, did I negate that effect? No. Okay, why is the Void Trap didn't activate? Yeah, let's activate that. Oh, come on. Okay, I guess all my monster will be wiped out. So, Kari using Evil Swarm while Haru Tsukumo, I'm guessing, using Steel Swarm. Well, that's great. You're gonna take a lot of damage in here. I'm just hoping she won't try to set any spell or trap cards, because to be honest, we need to make our plan work at this point, because we're really in big trouble. Here comes CXyz. Oh, why do you summon that? Doesn't make sense. Yeah, why? Oh, don't tell me for this. Yeah, that's stupid. Here comes. Let's just hope this works. You can Destiny Draw. I don't know what her Destiny Draw, but let's try to see what. Oh, her Destiny Draw is actually Hyperion, and also Agent of Planet Earth. Oh, also honest. Okay, good. So let's summon Agent of Mystery Earth. And there is one card that we want to be summoned, and that's gonna be Master Hyperion. Now, okay, let's attack Evil Swarm Ophion and then activate Honest. Okay, now it worked. I just wanted this one to work, so let's special summon this card. Okay, that worked. I'm very happy. Haru Tsukumo did not set any card, and we have two monsters on our field. Agent of Mystery isn't in danger because we have Honest in our hand, which is, of course, they take the bait. Okay, it's working. We turn the battle around in a way. Now my turn, draw. So first, I activate Master Hyperion effect by banishing one fairy type monster from my graveyard. I can destroy one card in the field. I'll be destroying this dead card. I think it's dangerous. Yeah, in a way. And then I summon Constellar Pollux. If this card was summoned, I can summon another monster again, and I'll summon Constellar Coast. And then activate Constellar Coast effect. Twice per turn, I can select one Constellar monster and increase or decrease its level by 1. And I'm gonna increase Constellar Pollux level by 1. And like I said, twice per turn, so I activate Constellar Coast effect again. And this time, I'm gonna select Constellar Coast itself. I'm gonna increase its attack by 1. With that, by using Constellar Pollux and Constellar Coast, I build an overlay unit. So CXyz summon. Come forth, Constellar Pleiades. Now, activate consider clear this effect by detaching one CXyz unit. I can select one card and return it to the hand, and I'll choose that set monster card. Now, consider clear this. Attack them directly. And then Master Hyperion, attack them directly and end this duel. Consider play does actually have a good effect because her effect, its effect doesn't just work on our turn, it actually work on both, also on our opponent turns. That's why I always go to consider clear this instead of Talome. I just use Talome if I summon a weaker monster. Oh my god, we won! Thank you, Narcival. That was very impressive duel, young lady. So, yes, of course, you pass. Yay! Tori, we're depending on you for Yuma. Even if we tell that idiot not to push himself, he doesn't listen. Not even to his older sister sometimes. Kari, I'll watch over Yuma, so don't worry. And Narcival is here too. Is that so? Narcival, we're counting on you as well. You'll use your dueling skills to help Yuma and Kotori. Okay then, let's make the duel rise for tomorrow. Kotori, lend me a hand, okay? And yeah, that's actually the end for this episode. It's quite something, to be honest. I'm quite scared on those duel that we actually almost get lost on those duel. Gladly, the syndrome that we get is honest, and when we turn the duel around very much, and then we, of course, when that happened, we summon clear this, and at that point victory is really on our side. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you for joining my journey in this one, and bye.